What's up, guys? Jordan Bain here, and firstly, thanks for tuning in. Look, I thought based on what's happening in the world at the moment, more importantly, probably in your local marketplace as well, inside of current events, I thought it was important to provide everyone with a bit of a short training video, and this is without a doubt a very short version. We'll probably only be here for 5 or 10 minutes, so tune in. I'm sure you get a lot of value out of it if you hang right till the end. I think it's important to recognize a few things before we get started. Firstly, we need to recognize that an inevitable lockdown is approaching. That's without a doubt. Now, at the time of recording this video, we haven't quite gotten there, but we are approaching it every day that goes by. Now, how long that lockdown will last is completely unknown, but one thing is for sure: the lockdown will pass. And this crisis that we're going through will without a doubt pass. And when it does, there is almost certainly going to be a huge increase in activity. So I want you to ask yourself, as it currently stands in your current situation, what does your business look like? What does your pipeline look like in 90 days' time? Keeping in mind that you're going to have some integrity. So phone canvassing is going to have to stop. Door knocking is going to have to stop. Letterbox drops will probably come to a standstill as well. So what does your current business look like in 90 days' time based on the current events that are happening around us at the moment? Well, one thing's for sure. If you're a big fish in your marketplace, then I can assure you there has never been a better opportunity to grow your market share. And I'll show you exactly in this video how to do that. Second to that, if you're still growing, then you have a better opportunity right now as well to get indoors you probably wouldn't have previously. And I'm going to explain that as well. One thing is for sure, guys, and that is most, if not all of your competitors will be absolutely crippled by fear during this period. And what I mean by fear is they're going to be fearful of investing into marketing, fearful of walking that tightrope of integrity when it comes to prospecting. No one's going to be wanting to call people during this crisis because there's bigger things to worry about. Same deal, door knocking will absolutely cease to exist during this period. So what's your prospecting plan? I can assure you that your competitors will be pulling back. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to give you 3 quick fire tips to absolutely thrive during this market. Number 1, you need a lead funnel. So within a lead funnel, you need to create an offer. Now, whether that offer be a virtual appraisal, a text message market valuation, a step-by-step guide for buyers and sellers to navigate their way through this period, or maybe even a value video, for example, of what you forecast the market to look like once all the dust has settled. So your offer is essentially your hook. It's your magnet. It gets people in. You need to get people in to begin with. But to advertise an offer, you can't just throw it out there. I'm seeing a lot of agents just basically throwing out, we'll do a virtual appraisal for you. But it doesn't work like that. You need a funnel. You need to attach your offer to a funnel. Okay? And it's all well and good to offer up any of those above that I spoke about. Although, again, as I mentioned, how are you capturing their information? If you're relying on them contacting you, then I can assure you right now, you need to think again. You'll be lucky to have 1 in 100 people who see your ad actually convert into a lead if you're not using a funnel. And then from there, what about the 99 other people who saw your ad who didn't convert? Well, the beauty of it is a lead funnel will capture their digital footprint. Which brings me to the final step of step 1. Install a tracking pixel. Have you ever heard of cookies before? Of course you have. When you jump on a website, well, a pixel basically allows businesses to retarget, re-engage, and more importantly, follow their audience around the internet. Platform to platform, website to website. And I'm going to discuss that specific one in detail in just a second. But essentially, you need a funnel. Don't just throw it out there and wait for people to contact you because it won't happen. And second to that, the people who do see your ads and don't contact you, you have no way to follow up with them and eventually convert them down the track. So a lead funnel is step 1, an imperative. Step 2, get specific with your targeting. Go narrow, go deep. If you don't currently have any market share in your area, or if you're currently fighting it out to get to a level of market share you want, then as I said to begin with, there's no better time to take it than right now. I'm speaking to businesses and agency owners and principals and agents every single day. They're all pulling back on marketing and prospecting. It leaves a wide open door for you to take that opportunity. So it's there for you to take it if you're brave enough to go all in. But I assure you, you need to go all in. And more importantly, you need to saturate your market. So second step with this particular one, no more boosting. I don't know how many times I need to say it to agents. Boosting is outdated. What you need to do is basically be smart and be detailed with your targeting. You don't need to waste your time on tenants and time wasters who don't actually care about your ads or don't have anything to do with real estate or aren't in real estate mode. You can target people based on their internet behavior. So what I mean by that is if people are spending time on REA or Domain, your competitors' websites, Rate My Agent, Open Agent, Local Agent Finder, you can target based on their internet behavior. So double down on those people, which basically means your budget is now optimized. We're in a state of times where you can't burn cash. If you're boosting, you're burning cash. If you target specifically and run against internet behavior, you basically optimize your budget. You're only hitting people who are in real estate mode. And as I said before, you're not burning cash. You're paying if people click on your ad. And then the third step there is focus on branding. This is imperative and probably without a doubt, probably the most important of these 3 steps. Let me break it down for you. If Pepsi decided to stop advertising for a period of time, Coke would without a doubt do everything they can to take over whatever market share Pepsi had. But first, they would need to build trust to the Pepsi consumers. The Pepsi consumers just won't automatically convert. So to do that, you need to build frequency and more importantly, brand awareness. Keeping in mind, there's going to be a certain level of buyers and sellers and more importantly, sellers who are currently leaning towards another agent if they're in real estate mode. So you need to build trust before you get on their shopping list or before you convert them. So branding will take care of that, and I'm going to break that down for you even further again. Finally, step 3, my favorite step of all of this is retargeting. Re-engage with your audience. Remember how I spoke about cookies earlier? Well, retargeting is without a doubt the golden ticket to more leads. If you show up in someone's newsfeed once, yeah, sure, you might capture their attention, but most people are skeptics, especially when it comes to real estate agents. But if they begin seeing you 8, 9, maybe even 10 or 11 times in a week, they really know who you are then. They can put a face to your name and the trust levels are increased. And if you keep pushing value, you'll inevitably wear them down and actually work your way onto that shopping list. Keeping in mind, you won't necessarily replace the existing agent they were talking to, but you might get onto some lists that you weren't previously on before. And then the final step, you need to fill your pipeline. I assure you that if you're not prospecting your farm area right now, someone probably is. And despite listings slowing down, we're going to go through a dry period, whether it's 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8, 12 weeks, who knows? But we're going to go through a dry period of listings. But that basically means there will be an abundance, if not a boom, of listings hitting the market once this is all passed. Now, the agents with the fullest pipeline will inevitably win. That's a given. I'm sure I don't need to add that up for you. So retargeting will turn that 1 in 100 all of a sudden into 20 or 30 into 100 in a short space of time. The beauty of it is it's predictable and it's consistent. So if you want to start getting more than 20, 30, 40 leads, then you just push that number out even further. So 20 in 100 or 30 in 100 turns into 40 or 60 in 200 and so on and so forth. So guys, that is it. I told you this was going to be short and sharp. You can go and learn how to do this all yourself if you wish. It'll probably take you a few weeks, don't get me wrong. Or on the flip side, we can do it all for you. We have a team in place ready to rock and roll. We'll have all this up and running for you in 3 days. 3 days. The beauty of this all is it's automated. You don't need to manage it ongoing every single day. It's on autopilot. So it circulates the social media world every single day, brands your business, generates leads, and you can focus on your family, your health, and basically managing your existing clients. The price? Well, you've got to jump on a call and talk to us. But I can assure you right now, it's an absolute fraction of the cost of what you'll get from a listing. You sell a property, it'll pay for us plus some, without a doubt. So all you've got to do is jump on a call. If you want some people to talk to, without a doubt, I'll give you, if you work for a franchise agency, for example, I can almost guarantee that we've got clients who work for your brand. I'll give you their numbers to give you social proof that this stuff works. And I assure you, if you go all in right now, you won't be disappointed. So the next step, guys, if you feel like this is the right fit, then go below, click that big blue button below this video, apply now, book a call. It'll be about 15, 20 minutes on the phone. I'm sure you've got some time on your hands now. Let's have a chat. Hopefully we'll talk to you soon. Cheers, guys.